Hello and welcome to another video of Archons Only, where we try to beat Genshin Impact using only Archon characters. So as you can see here, we were able to reach Adventure rank 45. That means that we can actually start farming for artifacts, and then we need to start thinking how we're going to build our Archons. Especially, first, which domain we should farm, which is going to be the best one to farm, what do we need, and also how we're going to build them. So for this, I decided to start with the Emblem Fate domain to build Raiden Shogun, because in the previous videos we were basically building her, and I know that she's the one with the highest DPS potential, at least with her burst. And I know that this is one of the best domains that I can farm from her. I don't think I'm going to use the other artefact, because I know it's good for Yoimiya, but I don't know if it's going to be good for any of my other characters. Especially because they use a lot of their ultimate. So this is just a test to see if we can first finish the domain, and second, if we can actually do it in a certain time. And we just lost Benti. So it's not going as very good as I was expecting. The other thing that we have is that we don't have Raiden Shogun properly built. I don't think she's going to be helpful here, because we should have a Pyro or a Cryo character that we don't have, because those Archons don't exist. So luckily we have Furina to heal us a little bit, and we have, although we have like a time limit, I think it's good enough, I hope it's good enough for us to finish it on time and claim the rewards. So this is what is going to take forever, and that's why I think it might not be the best domain to farm. I know that this is also in the strongbox, so that's something that we can actually do. We can farm other domains and see if we can use the remaining ones to actually pull for these emblem fates. And the other domain that I have in mind is, of course, if we need to try to build Benti, Viridescent Banner is one of the most recommended for him, and I think for any animal support character. I don't know if it's going to be the best one, because we want a DPS Benti. But if we try to pull for the Viridescent Banner, the other one is the Maiden set. And the Maiden set is particularly really helpful for healers. And if we're planning to use Furina as a healer, like I'm using now, although we're making a lot of damage with Furina, around I think 4K or sometimes even more, I think that we can use her healing skills and try to see if pulling for both of them and then using the remaining ones to try to get the Emblem Fate set could be a good thing. So let's see what we can get at least from these Emblems runs, if we can make any at least startup set, and then we can try to see, we can decide if we should continue farming this one or not, if this one is easier or not, and how we're going to proceed. So we are really close to finish. We only have a few health left, and the only problem is that it's taking forever, so it means that we're not really useful using this. We lost Benti once, and we cannot revive any other character if they die in this time. So this is kind of like a hard domain right now. I'm going to continue farming it, because I think the Emblem Fate is the best one that we can farm right now. But I might consider, if the other domains are easier, maybe that would be better for us to farm it and then use the strongbox to actually get the emblem that is taking us forever. At the least, if not until we get more characters, for example Nahida, or if we build Raiden Shogun to do more damage, but I don't know how helpful she would be. So here's the first pull that we get. We got cryo damage bonus and an HP flower. So although all flowers are HP, we got now something we don't need, the Shiminawa's Reminiscence. Then more Shiminawas. Okay, this is not going as well as I expected. More Shiminawas. Oh my god, this is insane. This is not going well. So again, I told we can use the emblem, the strongbox to actually pull for the emblem, so we can throw all our Shiminawa pieces there and try to see if we can get something better. And we can also use the ones that we don't need from emblem, because we need elemental mastery. And let's hope for the strongbox gods to actually bless us today, because I know they are really not merciful, and they usually give terrible artifacts. For now, I think I only care more about the main stats. Although second stats could be great, I think energy recharge is my goal right now. Oh, that's amazing. We got energy recharge. Okay, we were blessed. That's something weird. So now we got at least one artifact that we can use. We got flowers too, so at least we can use those. And we need to get another. What else do we need? Electro damage and then probably a critical rate or critical damage for Raiden Shogun. But at least we got 2 pieces that we can use. So it means that we need to get 2 more pieces and that's it. Because the last one is going to be the Electro one. I hope we get an Electro goblet. I know it could be any other artifact maybe. If it's on set, that would be amazing, but if not, like, it doesn't matter. So let's see if we can increase it or not. I don't know if it's worth it to do it right now, but it's an on-set energy recharge artifact. That's great. It could not get better, I think. We were really lucky to pull this. It could take us forever to actually pull it, so I'm really happy with that. And something I was able to do is farming for trying to ascend Raiden Shogun, so now she could be level 80, like all of the different Archons that we have. So finally we have all of them at the same level. And that's something I'm really happy about. And now we need to start working towards her weapon and other things. But I think the main focus of this video is going to be farming more artifacts. So more Shiminawas. Then we're probably not going to use. Okay, animal damage bonus. Maybe we could start trying to think of some extra things. Okay, we got a feather with energy recharge. We got a flower with energy recharge. Critical. Oh my god, that's amazing. Critical right, critical damage, attack. More of Shiminawas. HP percent. That could be good for Furina. Dendron. Okay, HP percent. Let's see, from 2 of Strongbox is going to help us a little bit more and try to see what else we can get. I don't know if you noticed, but I think I removed the echo from my recordings. And it was really a simple thing to do. But I hope I can keep this for a longer time, and let me know if you can actually hear it or not. I cannot hear, for example, the sounds that my controllers are doing. That is something that we were hearing, and also there was an echo constant in the video. So I think I solved that, and I'm really happy with that. I probably need to enhance my voice recordings, but we are going to find other ways to do it. Everything's going to be with time. Okay, let's see what we got. Healing bonus, attack percent, HP percent. Okay, that's terrible. I wonder if I can use them all together to get an extra one. Time to cross fingers. Elemental Mastery. Okay, that could be good for Venti, I guess. We can continue building up our energy recharge. I wonder if I can keep it until 20th. I know the substats are terrible. You can see defense percent is 19%. So that's kind of like really, really bad. But this time I don't really care about that. We got more energy recharge on the flower. A lot of critical damage, critical right. It's a really good flower, I guess. And then we have some feather options. I don't know which one would be better, but I think trying to get as much energy recharge would be good. I don't know if there is a limit of the amount that we should need. Oh my god, critical damage. Okay, she's going to be so powerful. And energy recharge. I'm happy. This is going really well for Raiden Shogun. So I found out that we were able to do 3 minutes on the other domain, and that's why I want to test what happens if we do the iridescent one, if it's going to be faster or not. I know that we have smaller enemies, but there are more of them. The good thing is I think Bend is going to be really helpful in here because we can swirl all the small enemies and group them all together. Maybe that's why we can do more damage to them, or we can do it even faster. See, there are 5 enemies only, and they're like these small enemies. And luckily I don't have my burst, so I may need to build on that. So this might not be the perfect scenario, but we can see once we get our ultimate if we can actually use it or not. Again, we have both the, I think it's a beast lady. Let's go. I need to find the names of the enemies, and they are also the pyro one. And see, they're really easy to group between each other. So I wonder if I should like group them and then do Raiden Shogun's ultimate on them, and then they would be dead. Especially now that you're building or increasing their damage potential using Elementary Mastery. But yeah, it seems done. Let's see how much it took us. 1 minute. So we did it in a third of the time that we did the other domain. And now that we have Raiden Shogun a little bit build, we can actually start building both Furina and Venti. And see if we can actually get something useful. Okay, Pyro, Geo. Okay, that's a feather with Elemental Mastery. Attack, HP, HP. Defense. Okay, nothing crazy. So we can actually use those that we are not going to use in our characters to get the emblem. And I think this is going to be way more faster. Because if we can do it 3 times faster, we can get more artifacts to actually do it. And especially like we're looking only for a few pieces for Raiden Shogun. Especially I think we need a hat that's going to be crit rate or crit damage. The rest of it, it's going to be enough. And if we get, for example, an electro damage goblet from these sets, I would be totally happy because we can use that to have the 5th piece that we don't actually need. So I think this is going to be the way that I'm going to do it from now. I think it's going faster. And at the same time, I can even start building or try to see what we can build from Venti and from Furina. I know that Venti have 2 main builds. The one that is like Elemental Mastery in all the different stats. But I don't know if that's the one that I really want right now. I think I will go more for like more offensive, more like attack, percent, maybe an ammo bonus. And I wonder if crit damage or crit rate could be good for him, or if not, we can use more attack. I know that his skills, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think his skills scale with attack. So maybe his ultimate and his skills can be actually used or increase the power with attack. And because we're going to have the Viridescent banner, we can have the effect of the Viridescent banner and try to reduce the resistance to the different elements that we swirl, but at the same time we can actually do some damage with our basic attacks. I wonder if I should, I think, level up his attack skill or his talent, but I don't know if that would be a good idea or not, or a waste of resources. We still don't get anything good. Let's see what we can get more. Okay, Elemental Mastery. So this could be helpful for the Elemental Mastery build. With HP, maybe that's good for Furina. I think for Furina I would want to go HP. That would be the easiest way to go. I was also thinking of farming. Oh, electro damage bonus. That could go to Raiden Shogun. So I was actually thinking of building Furina really basic HP, healing this maiden set. And once that we build the other characters that we have, maybe we should try to get her special set. Because I think if we plan to use them in the Abyss, I think it would be nice to have Furina and maybe Venti together. And Furina can use her set, and we can use also the other set that we get from that domain that is for attack percent. So maybe that could be good for Venti. And I think increase the attacks when you gain or lose life. So ideally it would be perfect to be paired with Furina, and Furina would not be on field because if she's on field, I think her best artifact set is if she's not on field, she get more abilities from the skill. Okay, we got a hat with critical damage, so I think we can actually build a really decent Raiden Shogun right now. Let's see what else we can get. HP percent, that could be for Furina maybe. I wonder if we should go HP percent or even if we can do healing bonus. I don't know what would be better for the hat for Furina. We have a Pyro, Cryo, all the elements that we don't have. I wonder if we are going to get good artifacts for the future Archons. That would be so fun to see. I don't know what type of artifacts they would need, but at least we will get goblets from different elements. I know that I have some Dendro. I know they have some Cryo, Gem, some Geo. I don't know when Strongly is going to be released. It's not going to be in the next patch, so we will need to wait until we get him. But I think this is going really, really well. So we can here put Maiden Set. Oh my god. That's too powerful for her, but it's a HP percent. This is another HP percent. So we can actually remove the different artifacts that she was using and actually see if we can improve her and her damage potential. And she's really easy to build, like HP, 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 I think it's the best for us. And that's basically what I was building her. So I would really like to hear what do you think we should do, if you have any better ideas of how we can build her. Oh my god, crit damage with crit rate. And of course it's going to go to the defense and not for the energy recharge or crit damage. Crit rate, sorry. Okay, energy recharge. I think we're getting really good artifacts for like just a farming video. I hope we are not using all of our luck and we are going to have problems building the rest of our characters, but I think we are getting pretty good artifacts. Like we get a lot of energy recharge for Furina, we get an HP for, a lot of energy recharge for Raiden Shogun, we get some HP for Furina, and maybe Vent is going to be harder to build, but that's something we can start to think or start to build in the next part. So now I thought that Raiden Shogun is properly built, I think I'm going to start using the strong box to pull for Venti, Spiritus, and Banner set. And we can use whatever we got from the other things that we're not going to use. For example, the Maiden ones are not HP, and also some of the Iridescent that don't have Elemental Mastery or don't have anything that we can use. And try to see if we can get something better. I think this is the way to go. And I'm really happy that Raiden Shogun at least has all of her artifacts, at least they have good main stats. That's the biggest problem, and we can spend a lot of time trying to farm them. So at least she could be built into a high potential. I don't care much about Furina. Furina will do great damage only with HP, so the only problem that we have right now is Venti. So let's see what we can get. Geo, attack, HP, a little bit of Elemental Mastery. So I think I'm going to rerun them and see if we can get something better. Please, I need something better. A flower. More flowers. Cryo again. Dendro again. Come on, Anemo. Attack. Critical damage. Yes, Benti is getting harder. Okay, critical damage. That's a good one. But Benti is going to take a while, I think. I hope we can make at least one small set for each of them. And of course, if we can keep farming, we can actually increase their artifacts values. But at the same time, I don't think I want to spend all my all my resin on artifacts. There's not much we can do right now. We need to continue building at least Raiden Shogun's weapon, and I think that's it. Maybe level up the talents, but we cannot upgrade our characters until level 50. So maybe it's time to farm for artifacts and try to see if we can build them properly. I hope this doesn't become like a whole series of videos trying to get better artifacts, because that would be really boring. But I might do this, I don't know. I will need to figure out what the next recordings are going to be, but I think that I would like to not to use it as a building them and farming artifacts all the time. I might do it in the background and try to see if we can showcase them or make them better. I might report later to what did I got, if I got something really good or how well or bad they're built. And see if we can continue building them. I think I would be happy to get at least one main build to each of them, and then we can start building other things. For example, when we have Nahida, we can also build or farm the Dendro and Elemental Mastery set, and we can use the Elemental Mastery on Raiden Shogun, and we can use the one in Nahida. And we can have like, that's something I want. I want to try to play with the different Archons in different ways, so we can actually have a more fun experience than the regular typical builds of main DPS or support characters, and try to use them in different roles, especially if we have to use them in the Abyss and generate two different teams only using Archons. That would be the fun of it, where two of them have to be main characters and two of them have to be, I think, supports. So we will see that's going to be fun and how we can actually build them. So this is the last one that we can do right now. Let's see what we get. Geo. Come on, Songli, come to me. So I think this is going to be the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment and share if you really like it. And I see you in the next one. Bye bye.